Hi there, welcome back at Wadokai Online. Today I would like to go through some key points of Jodan. It doesn't really matter which stance you use, as every stance has a positive and a negative, so it just depends on what kind of training you want to do. So for today, for convenience sake, I'll just stay in Shizentai. When it's about Jodan, basically you have three different types. But today we're just going to address, let's say, the most neutral one. For this point, obviously your hikite position is right here. As I mentioned in another video, the height might be different, but at least you have to pull it back to the side of the body. So when you're going to move for Jodan, it's essential that you keep your elbow inside. So this would be a wrong example. Now the ending position is the same, however the trajectory is completely different. So you have to squeeze your elbow, and when you go up, you have to make sure that you pass your head on the other side and your elbow is down. So some people, they might say that your hand has to be straight up. I feel that this is also possible. Maybe this is even too much robotic way of thinking or a robotic way of moving, but the essential point is that you have to squeeze your elbow. So for the correct trajectory, you have to move your elbow, and then obviously when you do it slowly, this becomes perpendicular to the ground. So from this point on, you have to think from your elbow instead of your fist. So you have to make this kind of motion, and then you're ending up in this position. So a couple of things. Ishikawa Sensei used to say there should be just one hand in between, so my hand is touching my face as well as my arm. And how I usually explain it is that the side of your body with your arm going up, from this side it should be a straight line, which means that this position would not be proper, and this is simply because this is outside of the Seichusen, which means it's less powerful and it's more difficult to use your whole body and put your body behind the technique. Right, so I repeat, from the hikite position, you're going to squeeze in your elbow, make sure to pass your arm on the other side of your head, think from your elbow, put your elbow up, and then make sure that this is a straight line. And then finally, I can say something about the position of the fist, which should be just as you execute a regular strike. So avoid this kind of action. A lot of people, they do that. I don't know why, but maybe because of the mechanics of the movement, that they're going to twist their wrist as well. So therefore I said don't think from your hand, think from your elbow. So squeeze in and move up. So this time I'm going to show it to you from a little bit closer angle so that you can see the trajectory a little bit better. So from left Jodan, you're going to squeeze in your elbow, cross and extend your elbow. So obviously you have to drop this arm and then both of them cross the center line and move up. Move your elbow inside, pass your head, and finally move from the elbow. And as you can see, when it's in dynamics, it's not exactly that straight, but at least you have to focus from your elbow and execute Jodan. So this is the video of the basic key points for Jodan, which by the way is called the Ageuke in some other styles. At least in Shotokan they call it Ageuke because Age means up, and for us it's called Jodan because Jodan is obviously from the neck up is the Jodan level. Not to be confused though, because this is also called Jodan, but instead formally it's called Jodan Sotoke. Anyway, this is the end of this video. Stay tuned for our next one. Thanks for watching.